Why is my oven turning itself off?
Remember that heating elements will turn on and off as the temperature fluctuates, heating up to say 310 and dropping to 290 while the unit is set to 300.
I know the heating elements turn on and off, because if they stay on, that's overheating the food. But the entire oven is turning off periodically.
If you ran a self-cleaning cycle, the unit could have turned off because the unit overheated.
A self-cleaning cycle is supposed to get hot.
If the unit got too hot, it could trigger the thermal fuse and shut down to avoid the risk of a fire.
I know self-cleaning cycles and cheap units can melt the oven liner.
In some ovens, it melted the plastic on the wires and chipped off paint.
If the wires were melted and disconnected, it would turn off and stay off.
The more mundane problem is that self-cleaning cycles get it so hot so long that it applies heat stress to the control board. If you're lucky, you can reboot it to fix it, and if you're unlucky, you have to replace the control board.
I did not get it flashing an error message when the last self-cleaning cycle ended.
It may not be a clear error like the thermostat is broke. It could still benefit from being power cycled.
I know where the reset button on my gaming console is. Where is it on the oven?
You have to hard reboot it at the circuit breaker if you do not have an obvious off button.
And what if that does not work? It isn't like this thing updates its software to fix bugs.
It could have a problem with the thermometer, misreading the temperature and turning off.
How do you recalibrate it?
It only gets calibrated at the factory, so it will need to be replaced.
At least it is cheaper than replacing a control board.
Oh, you may still need to do that, but replacing the thermometer is at least cheap. If it keeps turning off, I'd suggest checking the heating elements too.
Those turn off when the oven is off.
If the heating elements are shorting out, drawing too much power at random due to a connection problem, the oven could shut off to prevent an electrical hazard.
A fire in the oven would be overdoing it.
It may also be turning off if there's a loose wire to the control board.
At least I have not smelled burnt plastic.
No, but the repairs will burn a hole in your wallet if it isn't a heating element or loose wire.